welcome back to the Marci Show, a late-night comedy show for everyone. As you may have heard, the prediction of stunning superstar Moo Dang was correct, and Donald Trump has won the presidency. Everyone is hating on my girl Moo Dang, but she can't help that she was burdened with the gift of the prophecy. I hope not all animal predictions prove to be correct, though, because the pigeons in the Boston Common read my aura and told me the exact date of my death. It's soon. Trump has already began naming members of his cabinet. Many of these are Trump supporters with influence of their own, such as Elon Musk and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Trump intends to put RFK Jr. in charge of Health and Human Services. Of course, there's no better candidate than the man famous for having a brain worm and being anti-vax. Parasites and polio for all. All these new cabinet appointees have us mourning the potential of the lost Harris cabinet. R.I.P. Secretary of Defense Lady Gaga and her army of little monsters. Speaking of botched elections, John Krasinski was named Sexiest Man Alive. Before the winner was announced, John Legend advised the next Sexiest Man Alive to enjoy the title, but don't take yourself too seriously. John, I don't think anyone's taking that title seriously. It's the equivalent of telling someone about a yearbook superlative after high school. No one cares that you were voted most vivacious. They just meant you were annoying. I mean, you don't see me going around telling everyone that I was voted best laugh. And yes, it's 100% true, but I didn't let it go to my head. You have to be humble. The new movie musical Wicked takes over retail ahead of its theatrical debut, proving theater kids got a bit too confident after the success of Hamilton. The website to purchase dolls from the new movie mistakenly linked to an adult porn site. The adult film site named www.wicked.com brings buyers not to the new musical adaptation, but instead to an up-and-coming indie film called Green Witch Dominatrix Defies Gravity with Little Witch Helper, which honestly sounds more entertaining than Wicked. 43 monkeys are on the loose in South Carolina after escaping a research facility when a door was left unsecured. Scientists are asking for help from 43 men in yellow hats. Zillow is no longer just a fantasy site, as manufactured homes that you can order on Facebook and Amazon are surging in popularity. I just hope the box is recyclable. A man was arrested in a UK cheese heist where the imposter stole $389,000 worth of cheddar. His plans reportedly involve building another moon. A flight carrying the Auburn basketball team was grounded after a scuffle between players. While in the air, the coach was stumped upon realizing he couldn't yell, "Take it outside!" Speaking of trouble in the sky, a Spirit Airlines flight from Florida to Haiti was hit by gunfire while trying to land and had to divert to the Dominican Republic. Engineers say the bullets actually riveted the screws coming loose, fixing the plane. After a 2,000-mile trip, a penguin found itself on an Australian beach. Are we sure it didn't have a surfboard? Maybe a shell necklace? A miraculous two-headed turtle survived its birth despite all odds, even with, quote, a lot of challenges to overcome. He is already set to star in his own children's film, where he will face the hardest challenge of them all, coming out of his shell. A new study revealed 1 in 3 Gen Z workers are too scared to use the office bathroom. When asked why, many claim to have IBS, introverted bathroom syndrome. Not me, though. I follow the secret 11th commandment. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. The Grammy nominations came out and stans everywhere are furious. The release of the nomination shocked everyone with a brand new category, Best Song You've Seen 15,000 Devastating TikTok Edits To. Perhaps the biggest Grammy snub is me for my drunken cover of Hot to Go on karaoke night. Low-key, I crushed that. Mysterious statues are popping up in DC of poop on Nancy Pelosi's desk. And like all great art, nobody knows what the hell it means. People are shocked to find out that influencer Nara Smith voted for Trump. A trad wife is a conservative? Hypoallergenic oat flour found in kitchen. This was revealed after she posted a video making 100,000 ballots from scratch and mailing them all to Pennsylvania. Trump's victory has boosted book sales of The Handmaid's Tale and 1984. English teachers everywhere are unsure if they should be cheering or mourning. The ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz are for sale nearly 2 decades after they were stolen. Many exasperated Democrats are hoping to acquire them to click their heels 3 times and bring them out of this nightmare election cycle. Just added something to my Christmas list. Take care of yourselves, we love you, and stay tuned for our segment on the big race.
And when I arrive at my destination, I am gonna kill Bill.
What? Oh! Okay, cutting. Sorry, can we get some of this?
Where in God's name is the gaffer's tape? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Casey, and we're the National Broadcasting Society.
Come out to some of our weekly workshops, or work on some of our sets.
Explore the bigger picture with NBS.
We'll see you there.
All right, let's get another take. Camera, sound.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Marci Show's first annual snail race. Why race snails? Good question. So one of the writers pitched the idea, and we couldn't get the idea out of our head. And the producers have denied the idea multiple times because they hate joy and whimsy. But we're doing it anyways. So let's go. Where to find snails? You know, you'd think it would be easier to find snails on the internet. Oh, these ones seem good. Escargot? Sounds French. I took Spanish, but I think it means like fast snail. They're cooked. Guys!
What?
I figured it out.
Are you talking about snail race? You can't do snail race.
I found our snails! I have found the perfect replacements for our snails. Our very own host, Lia Klug, and executive producer, Zoe McKay.
I'm not racing. I don't run. You'll sooner catch me dead than running.
I told Atiah she couldn't do this. She's been emailing me about it every single day since she got the job.
The last time I ran was the middle school mile. And to be honest, I walked that.
I mean, where would we even get snails?
You're the snail.
No, I'm not.
Okay, come on, let's do some burpees. Snail burpees. Snurpees. Come on. Let's do one more. You got it. Let's go. We'll work on it. Snail. This isn't working. You are snail.
I am snail.
You are slimy.
You are slimy.
Hey man, that's not cool. Where's my hair? Snail lunch. Second snail lunch. Snail on a tree. No, snail pants.
I am snail.
You are snail.
I am snail. I am turbo.
What?
Turbo.
It sounds stupid. Snail you, snail Zoe of the Marci Kingdom. We're ready.
Does this come out of our budget?
Yeah. I snail you, snail Lia of the Marci Kingdom. You are ready. Make me proud. Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 Marci Snail Race. We have our competitors, Snail Zoe and Snail Lia. Now, competitors, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, on your marks, get set, go! So starting this race off, it seems Snail Zoe's in the lead. Can Snail Lia catch up from behind it? Oh, it seems Snail Zoe has made it. Wait, Snail Zoe!
Our guest tonight is the host of EIV's The Box Score and politics correspondent for M-Chan's Good Morning Emerson. Please welcome the amazing Noah Berkowitz.
Oh, guys, thank you, thank you. Please hold the applause. Thank you.
So Noah, thank you
Yes.
for joining us.
Thank you.
You host The Box Score.
I do.
For EIV, which is Emerson's only sports talk show. How did you get into watching sports?
Since I was little, really, I'll tell my favorite story from when I was younger was I used to go to preschool at the JCC, which, if you don't know, is the Jewish Community Center. And when I went there, the rabbi would come in weekly, and he would be asking why, what do you want to pray for this week? And most kids were like, oh, my grandma is sick. Can you pray for my grandma? Or, oh, we need blah, blah, blah. Something of importance.
Yeah.
And so my first instinct was to go, Rabbi Jaffe, I really need Mark Sanchez to throw 3 touchdowns this weekend. Can you please pray for the Jets to win on Sunday? And he would be like, sure, but maybe let's think of something a little more important next time.
Maybe something else.
Yeah, it was not, yeah.
So what do you wish people who don't care about sports so much, like myself, knew about them?
It upsets me that you aren't into sports because you give
I'm trying.
You give millennial white women playing pickleball. I think
And I do.
I know.
I'm okay at
Listen, I
it.
read you. It's okay. I think that people should know that it's like a reality TV show. If you watch anything on TLC or anything on Bravo, if you're a Real Housewives fan, you will love sports because it is the craziest drama, but just with a bunch of 6'5" grown men, and it's, I think, better that way.
Yeah,
I think it's
for
hilarious.
sure.
I think it's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that sells it to me because I love the Real Housewives.
Well,
but
perfect. Who's your favorite housewife?
my favorite housewife group is Real Housewives of New York, and my favorite Real Housewife is probably Sonia Morgan. I love that girl.
Interesting.
Yeah, but enough about the Real Housewives. Noah Berkowitz, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
My 5-year plan. Elmo just got asked this on Chicken Shop Date. I hope you know that.
Well, I thought of the question first.
All right. Well, I'm not Elmo, unfortunately. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Hopefully with $1 million. That'd be nice. I would love to have a nice job and something that I enjoy doing, and just enjoy waking up every day to go to work. That's the ideal goal. As long as I'm happy. What's the saying? It's you do a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I think it's super true.
Yeah.
And I think that's, in 5 years, I hope that's where I'm at. I'd love to be working at a network news station, but yeah, that would, whatever is making me happy.
Aw, perfect.
Thanks.
And who are some of your inspirations to get to that goal?
Well, my parents, first of all. I love my parents. My mom and my dad are my biggest role models. They have been such hard workers since I was little. And so I really try and model a lot of what I do and how hard I work after them. But I guess in terms of the journalism industry, Caitlin Collins, I think she's amazing at what she does. And the way that she got her big break was super, super interesting. And I really want to model a lot of the reporting I do after her. Yeah, I just think that that she does really, really, really good stuff and hard-hitting stuff. And like Clarissa Ward's another good one. She does really, really good stuff abroad that like I love. So those are two of them.
Amazing things to check out.
Yeah.
So you have fantastic taste, and
Oh,
that's something
please.
I've always admired about you. What are you obsessed with right now? What should we all be obsessed with?
Domingo from SNL.
Domingo.
Domingo, like
O-M-I-N-G-O.
I can't remember the word.
Neither.
I know the entire first one though.
But Domingo from SNL.
Domingo from SNL, aka Marcelo Hernandez.
Yes.
I absolutely love him. I am against the hate that they are receiving for reviving it so quickly. I think it's really funny. I think Marcelo Hernandez is funny. I think the Domingo bit is really good. And I love that he got arrested at Sabrina Carpenter for Juno.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's culture, Domingo is culture, and whoever the SNL writer was that thought of the fact that Domingo and Hot to Go have the same amount of letters, like, is on a
Genius.
new level of consciousness that
Prodigy.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
I wish I was, though.
All right. What's your dream?
My dream, curing world hunger,
True.
world peace. That would be pretty nice. But not that that's not important, but like a personal dream. Yeah, I'd love that 9 p.m. time slot on the National News Network. That'd be pretty cool.
And I believe in you. I think you'll get it.
Well, I hope so. Just like you're gonna have a late night show outside of Emerson.
We'll see.
Listen, we got this.
We got this.
We got this.
Here's to dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, La La Land. Listen, I clocked you.
Yeah, sorry, I plagiarized that from La La Land.
Whatever.
But thank you so much to Noah for joining us and taking time out of your busy schedule to come chat with us. Be sure to catch them on Box Score and Good Morning Emerson. They're the coolest. Back to the desk. Well, that's our show. Thank you so much to our incredible writers, cast, crew, and producers for making all of this possible. Thank you to our wonderful audience for tuning in, and thank you to all the trailblazer women who have come before me in working to make late night comedy a place for everyone. And finally, thank you to the staff at New York Pizza. Without you, I would be lost. You are my rocks. Good night.